So the idea is, once all the clutter of technology has gone, you'll be able to furnish your rooms in any style you like.
That means
even if all of these things were to come into prediction, like just nobody's gonna be able to afford that home, bro.
Lights automatically switch off and on as you walk between rooms. And the home learns how bright you like them. A simple command gives you music, perhaps piped in from a sound library. Bark, please.
Okay, guys, just on a quick side note, is that how I sound to a lot of you guys watching? 1989 thought houses would look like this by 2020. This is coming from a show, a British BBC show called Tomorrow's World, where from what I'm aware, they would talk about what they thought the future would look like and make predictions and showcase like futuristic technology. So I'm going to be very curious to see just how much it resonates with you guys. A lot of you guys who watch me may have grown up around this time and may be able to resonate with some of these predictions that are going to be talked about in this video. And I'm also curious to see as well just how accurate some of these were, as well as maybe how far off these predictions may be, because obviously we're in 2025 at the time I'm recording this, so a lot of these will be able to verify. This was going to be a fun one, guys, so strap in. Speaking of which, guys, I'm doing some bonus content on the Patreon for those guys that aren't aware, posting new movie reactions, album reviews and sitcom reviews every week. I've got at the moment around 50 plus exclusive bits of content on there at the moment, so if you guys are interested in getting that extra dose of nostalgia as well as gender perspective on a lot of these classics that I'm showing you guys on the screen, and I'll definitely recommend checking out the Patreon, linked in the description below. Of course, it'll be great to support the channel, guys, if you love my content. And of course, if you love these types of videos, definitely continue to smash that like button, so I know you guys want to see more, as well as it helps push these videos in the algorithm, so it does me a big favor. And look, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Look, we're almost at 50k, so if you haven't already, join the Flexer family and let's take over the scene. And yeah, guys, look, I'm excited to get into this one. So with that being said, let's get straight into this video. Let's go.
Going to be the biggest changes in our homes by 2020? Will the house of the future protect the environment? And what new technology do researchers think we'll be living with? Well, we've been talking to some of the people who've been thinking about the home of the future. Christine McNulty.
I started the Home of the Future project to find out what people will want from their homes. They'll want all the benefits of modern technology, but without all this cluttered and complex gadgetry that we have today. They'll want homes that work for them.
Yeah, look, we got some technology of the past here. This is some 80s tech. We got these TVs that still look like boxes. I call them microwave TVs because they kind of look like microwaves to me. I think this is, guys, I always get this wrong, and you guys love correcting me, which I appreciate, by the way. I always get this wrong. This looks like a VHS recorder, like, thing. Is that a speaker? I feel like I'm butchering it. Are these like, I don't know what that's up there, I can't tell.
They'll want homes that work for them. By 2020, all of this will be possible.
Okay.
We'll have things under control without all of these knobs and buttons. And what's more, the technology itself will be embedded in the very fabric of the house and its furnishings.
Okay.
So the idea is, once all the clutter...
Hey, that's not even too far off, you know, like considering what she just said there. A lot of technology, the clutter is definitely decreased, and a lot of technology is embedded into the fabric of the homes. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So far, it's actually quite accurate from what it sounds like.
Fabric of the house and its furnishings.
So the idea is, once all the clutter of technology has gone, you'll be able to furnish your rooms in any style you like.
Okay.
You won't actually be able to see the technology, but it will be there, doing its job without getting in your way.
That means the lights automatically switch off and on as you walk between rooms. And the home learns how bright you like them. A simple command gives you music, perhaps piped in from a sound library. Bark, please. And no more PowerPoints. Plugs become pads.
Oh, wow.
Power from anywhere on the wall.
Oh, that's great.
And even...
That's great. Oh, that's great. Oh, do you know what he just said there about, like, you could just speak and then the music turns on, like, it literally just made me think of Alexa. That's actually quite decent of a prediction. We've got Alexas, and I'm sure there's some homes that could probably talk and the lights come on and come off. But obviously that's not like the norm. That's actually not bad. I'm actually impressed. I thought he was going to be crazy.
like them.
The one about the pads on the wall, though, that's like, maybe somewhere they have those. I've not yet to see those. That's not, we haven't got there yet, I don't think.
A simple command gives you music, perhaps piped in from a sound library. Bark, please. And no more PowerPoints. Plugs become pads, picking up power from anywhere on the wall.
That would be a great idea, though.
And even windows will take an active part in the home, according to another researcher, David Button.
Okay, Windows. Oh, what is this?
This is today's glass technology, whereby combining thin transparent coatings with ordinary conventional glass, we're able to change the performance of the glass. We can diffuse the glass for privacy, and with other coatings, we can control the glare and the solar radiation. In other words, we can vary the performance of the window.
Okay, guys, just on a quick side note, is that how I sound to a lot of you guys watching? Like, when you just heard these guys, do I sound the same to you guys, or do I sound different? Please let me know in the comments section below. But aside from that, this technology that he just showed about the Windows stuff, I didn't even know that existed myself. So, yeah, that's interesting. I didn't even... Wow, okay, sure. But we don't have those now.
We can control the glare and the solar radiation. In other words, we can vary the performance of the window.
Okay.
This liquid crystal display
Interesting.
TV again involves a material sandwiched between two thin pieces of glass. Screens more than a metre wide are being developed. These systems depend on light passing through the glass. But this glass has a coating which can act as a light source in itself, becoming a prototype display screen. This imaging technology is embodied in very thin coatings, which will be developed to be transparent. And when combined with ordinary glass, it means that your glass tabletop could become a VDU screen, and indeed your window could become something very remarkable.
So a simple command could turn a
That's
window...
not bad. That's not bad. That's not a bad predict. If we're talking like, I don't know when like phones, like touchscreen phones came into play, but from what I'm aware, you didn't have them around this. You definitely didn't have them around this time, right? Yeah, around this time, still got like, you know, rotary phones, collect calls and all that stuff. I always get the timeline. I'm sure a lot of you guys can confirm it. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, like that kind of sounds to me like touchscreen phones and stuff like that, which is not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. And in terms of like, you know, being able to put a screen on like a wall or something like that, or that's basically in essence what touchscreen is, though, no? What do I know? This is interesting.
Wall. And you could decorate it how you want.
Wait, hold up.
A window into a wall.
Wow.
And you could decorate it how you want. Or it could be a television or a computer screen. Well, that may be a little futuristic or too expensive for most people.
Expensive.
But there's one area where homes are going to have to change.
2020, there will have been enormous pressure on
You know the crazy part? Even if all of these things were to come into prediction, like just nobody's gonna be able to afford that home, right? At least not now. At least not in this day and age today. If you got a touch screen, like a TV, like a wall like that is in your screen, mate, you have to be like a millionaire or something, right? Like you're just not gonna get that in all everyday homes, man. But that's interesting.
One area where homes are going to have to change.
2020, there will have been enormous pressure on us to cut down on our burning of fossil fuels to protect the environment.
Right.
This means that energy management in our homes will become of critical importance.
There are already
That's
materials
true.
that can help.
That's basically
This
true.
honeycomb material is being used on the outside of a building in Strathclyde to heat it by trapping the energy and diffuse daylight as it hits the walls. And aerogel, this is aerogel here, is a form of glass with a similar structure at a microscopic level. It can do the
Crazy.
same job, but it'll be thinner and transparent. And if these two things become widely used by 2020, the coatings could one day reduce heating bills almost to zero and help to cut down our use of fossil fuels.
Hey,
The other key is
That
for the
is
home to
interesting.
use more energy more intelligently. The heating system could learn your daily routine and only heat the
Wow.
rooms that you'll be using. The living room would be at just the right temperature as you come downstairs.
That is
People who are already
futuristic.
planning the home we'll be living in 30 years assure us that we can take as much or as little of this technology as we like. The crucial point is that there'll be no single home of the future, there'll be millions of different ones. We choose the type of home we want to live in, the technology takes a back seat.
Okay.
BBC One,
It's a choice. She's going to... Okay, that is funny. That is funny. Yeah, interesting, man. Some of these predictions, I would say, it's probably not far-fetched. This is not far-fetched at all from what I was expecting. If there is any resemblance of these kinds of technology now in homes, like these homes prices are gonna be crazy. Especially nowadays, like trying to get a house on top of that is freaking expensive. This was interesting. Look, I'm so curious to see what a lot of you guys watching this would have thought homes would look like by 2020. So definitely let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about this, and what you thought about these predictions. You know, did you guys have any predictions yourselves that either came to pass, or ones that you thought around this time that were way off? It seems as I think the main thing as well, which would seem like it was the case around the 80s predictions, was you would have a choice between whether you want a house that's full of all this clutter and technology, or you want a house that doesn't have it, and you have more freedom to furnish your house and space to have things, and you'll be able to utilize things more in the house, rather compared to the clutter that you would have of all these analog devices and these dials that you'd have to use and stuff, which in essence is basically what's happening now. There's nowhere near as much clutter. A lot of technology is a little bit more seamless. But to this level in these houses, yeah, that's just different. But yeah, look, I'd love to know what you guys thought about this and what you guys thought about maybe some of the things I had to say. And yeah, guys, if you made this point, comment on a blue hearts. I know my rules are who made this point in the video. And yeah, man, this one was a bit of a fun one, and I'm sure there's more of these kinds of predictions that if you guys want me to check out some more of these types of videos where we dive into the world of predictions, then definitely let me know. But yeah, guys, as always, shout out to you guys that watch through to the end of the videos. I appreciate all of you guys who watch through to the end. You guys are the realest of the real. And as always, guys, look, if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, then I'll leave a playlist next at the end of the video. And don't forget to like the video before you head on out. With that being said, guys, I'm your boy JayFlex, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.